Common question I get asked, why do you keep training when you're injured? Especially, you're old, dude. You're old. Why do you keep showing up here? Get yourself better. Well, I don't know, a couple things with that is my injuries. It's a knee, it's a shoulder, it's a neck, it's a this, it's a that. It doesn't require surgery. So I feel good enough to keep showing up on the mats. Maybe I take a week off, but there's a couple different reasons why I feel the need to be there, and part of it's injury experience. And the other part of it is now that I'm older, taking time off actually has hurt me more than it's helped me. And I'll explain what I'm talking about here. You know, a lot of times we're already modifying our training because of a bump or a bruise or because of our age, whatever it is, we already have modified training. So it's like, well, if I have a bad MCL or meniscus or rotator cuff, whatever it is, I feel like I need to train around it, not to prove my toughness, but because I'm afraid of what I'm going to lose when I come back. And we all talk about that. You know, you take some time off and you come back and it's like, oh, it's hard to get back into the flow. But once you get going, it's like riding the bike. But it's tougher when you get older. You know, you get back on that bike, but maybe your balance is a little steady, you're a little shaky. And part of that is my thought with, you know, watching people around my age who don't use it. They are definitely losing it, and we lose it faster. So is there a little mental toughness that it takes to keep going to jiu-jitsu when you're injured? Yes, it does. There is part of that, but also for me personally, I'm afraid of losing what I have. Even if it's a month, what suffers? Well, your timing, your reactions, your cardio, your body conditioning to jiu-jitsu. And then when you're older, you add age on top of that. That comeback from taking time off from that injury, it can feel more like a mountain. So if you can't hit the mats, I tell people do what you can to stay connected, show up to class, try to drill, whatever you can do so that you're not losing that connection. For me, is what's really helped. The times I've taken long breaks to try to heal from, I don't know, ribs a couple times, a knee another time, the normal jiu-jitsu injuries, sit out for 6 weeks, and I come back and it's tougher. And I'm telling you, the older you get, or at least in my experience, it is tougher to come back. And I think that's where maybe some guys, they just don't come back. Maybe they try it, but that mountain of what they lost, it's too tall for them to climb. So I don't know though. What do you guys think about that? I think as long as the injury doesn't require a surgery or something like that, and if it's bad, still show up to class. Are you with me on that? Or are you no? Let's take a break. Let's let things heal. Be curious to your thoughts. Drop comments, talk shit, tell me I'm wrong, agree with me, whatever it is. Give a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. We'll see you at the next one.